Hello, everybody. I am Zsuzsanna here again. The other day I was asked, what is my greatest resistance? And I couldn't tell. I felt quite comfortable. I felt fine. I knew that there are plenty of things that I don't know, but it didn't make me uncomfortable. I knew I have to learn a lot, but it didn't bother me. So I couldn't answer it. Afterwards, I went to bed, I slept, that's okay. And next morning, when I woke up and thought it's time to ask myself, what will my life look in 6 months? And yeah, an icy cold sweat ran through my spine. And there it was. And maybe you can resonate with this. This was a huge fear of being successful. Yeah. Uh, it was unexpected by this time. I hoped it will come later, but it is present by now. And I have to do with it something because otherwise he will win. The question is, how can I deal with it? And where is this fear come from? This fear is embedded very much in my childhood. I was about 3 or 4 years old when it happened. It was an absolute usual afternoon in my family. Our parents didn't care about us. They did their own business, and my brother didn't care about me either. So I was sitting on the floor and cutting paper forms and was absolutely in the flow. I was deep, deeply engaged in what I have done. And then suddenly, as if I was thrown over, showered with boiling water, my brother told me something absolutely harsh in a very sarcastic way. So I felt as if I have been killed. And to this, my mother was starting laughing, and she laughed so hard that her eyes were uh, flooding. So, this fear of success comes from being ridiculed. And being ridiculed means you are ashamed. And I don't know if you know that emotions have different resonance. And being ashamed, being in shame, is almost the lowest resonance. Therefore, it is so devastating. Therefore, you can kill people with being ashamed. In the Middle Ages, when someone didn't want to kill you, they made you ashamed. And it was maybe worse than being killed, because being ridiculed, being ashamed, meant that you have to live in that resonance. Now the question is, how can I deal with this? How can I overcome my fear of success? The other thing, I have to know that this being ridiculed comes from a jealousy and wanting to be diminished, that not to be afraid of my talents. And what I'm going to do is I take revenge, but in a very strange way, because there is a way where if you take revenge, doesn't kill you and doesn't push you down, but it raises you. And that means I will push myself to here it is, the resistance, to thrive and to prosper. And this is the best way to take revenge. So now I give myself permission to thrive, to be successful, and to do my best to become the one whom I meant to be, to become. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.